this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Dirt by Florida Georgia Line. And we end up capoing this on 2nd fret to kind of match the recording. We'll walk through a couple things in reposition just in case you don't have a capo. And it does start off with this cool little lead-in lick where you can kind of play the open D, the 2nd fret on the D, to open D, to 2nd fret on the D. And that lick kind of starts out around the C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really, really happy. And around season, generally it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that a C major 7. Or you can add in the pinky on the B string 3rd for a C major 9 and kind of say some things around the C chord. And then from the C we'd be going to an F major chord. And normally you do this as a 1st fret bar, 2nd finger on the G 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of F major. Now if you're just starting out though, a good substitute for that could be a F major 7. When you play F major 7, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the groovy sounds of F major 7. And then from the F on the intro, we're going to an A minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds an A minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now while you're around A minors though, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that an A sus2. Or you can add in the pinky on the B 3rd for an A suspended chord and kind of say some things around the A minor. Or you can lift off the 3rd finger, make it an A minor 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for an A minor 7. Just got some other options if you kind of dig on those sounds too. And there's a couple different strumming options you may want to think about. You could even work kind of a down idea, and actually if you're trying to kind of get that lick in around the C, it might be kind of cool just to kind of try just kind of doing downstrokes with the right hand. Or you could even kind of just count kind of an 8 down count on each chord. Kind of C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, F, A minor, F. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the C and just tried that a lot. Yeah, down, down, up. Idea. We'd have C, down, down, F, down, 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 A minor, down, down, F, down, down, down. What it really kind of feels like through the tune though is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down. What I mean by that is if you take the C and do a down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the fourth beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got C. That through our intro verse progression. You got C, A taking that C idea, that minus the second finger, and kind of putting it back in through the strum. You may want to play around with that too. And then we'll basically be repeating that for our first verse and then going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on the C, and we go to F, but then we go to a G major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, and third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, it sounds a G major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also dig on putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major. And then from that G major, we go to an A minor chord, and then we go back to C, and then this is kind of the weird part. Then we have a G and an A minor, so you may want to think 1, 2, 3, 4 on the G, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the A minor, and then our whole pattern on the F. Then we have an A minor, and then a G, and then we end up with kind of a big C hit, but you'll kind of hear that intro kind of coming back through that part. So you may want to play it as a big down and kind of pick it up on the verse, or you could even just kind of play through that C and kind of lead it into the intro. So if you're doing your down, down, up through the chorus, we have the C, doing the 16th idea on that G A minor change, you may want to do kind of a down, down, down up on each of those chords. So G, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, kind of working it that way. So we tried the chorus that way. You have the C, part is to play along with Florida Georgia Line. Instead of starting on a C major chord, they're actually starting on a D major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 2nd fret, then now your C is really a D major, and your F is really a G major, and your G major is really an A major, and your A minor is really a B minor chord. To take it from the very beginning, you may want to kind of work that intro, and you can even do that with just kind of that down idea. Down, down, up, down. A minor, or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you have C, A minor, and from there, then we'll be going into our first verse, which you could work any of those strumming options for. So C. Chorus part. So we have kind of our C, intro verse idea. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you put a bass note for the chord. So the C, you have the A for the bass. In the F major bar, you have the low E for the bass. In the F major 7, you have the D for the bass. In the A minor, you have the A for the bass. And on the G, you have the low E for the bass. Try that throughout kind of that C, time that would be kind of where your verse starts. C, A minor, F. Or if you're digging on the 16th idea, you could work it off a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Probably cool little variations. So we tried that through that intro verse. We got the C, second chorus. So we tried that with a bass down up, up, down up. The weird part is where we're halving chords, and you want to kind of work that G with a bass, down up, A minor with a bass, down up on the G, A minor. And randomly for the A minor G change, you may want to do the A string for your bass on both of those chords and kind of get a cool little lock up, actually go into something called G/B, where it's a G major chord. But if you use the A string for the bass, that's normally a B note. So you can have kind of A minor with a bass, down G/B with an A bass, down, you're still thinking C, G chord, but kind of using the A string with the bass before that C in the beginning. So we tried it that way. You have the C, or if you're digging on the 16th idea, on the halving chords, you may want to do a bass, down, down, up to kind of half those chords. It's the G, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, for that G, A minor change. So we tried the chorus that way. You got the C, from there we pick it back up on kind of our intro idea. So if we kind of kept that going, we have a C, from there then we go into our bridge part. And our bridge is just kind of an A minor and an F major chord. So if you're doing the downs, it kind of be your 8 downs on the A minor, 8 downs on the F. Change, or you could work your bass down up, A minor, F. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you have the A minor, F. From there, then we'll be going into our last chorus. So our C, into our outro, which is kind of like a little chorus tag. We have our A minor, G/B, C, A minor, we got kind of a big C hit, and then we pick it back up on the F after you wait. that's the basics of how you can strum through dirt by the Florida Georgia line. So good luck.